In our last story, we traveled to Brazil and witnessed the incredible journey of Pelé, the boy who became the king of football, a player whose brilliance inspired generations and forever changed the beautiful game. But football has never belonged to just one king. Across the border, in Argentina, another young boy was chasing the same dream. He grew up in poverty. He played with unmatched passion, and one day, he would carry the hopes of an entire nation on his shoulders. To millions, he became a hero. To others, he became one of football's most controversial figures. But everyone agreed on one thing. There would never be another player quite like him. His name was Diego Armando Maradona. And this is his story. Our story begins on October 30th, 1960, in Villa Fiorito, a poor neighborhood on the outskirts of Buenos Aires, Argentina. Life wasn't easy, money was limited, but football was everywhere. At just 3 years old, Diego received his first football. From that moment, he hardly let it leave his feet. Neighbors would stop and watch. Friends couldn't believe his control. Even as a little boy, something was different. Diego wasn't the tallest, he wasn't the strongest, but he possessed something extraordinary. The football seemed attached to his feet. He could dribble through defenders with ease, balance the ball for minutes without letting it touch the ground, and make impossible passes look effortless. People started talking. This boy is special. At just 15 years old, Maradona made his professional debut for Argentinos juniors. The football world couldn't believe what they were seeing. He played without fear, without hesitation, with pure joy. Soon, bigger clubs came calling. Eventually, he joined Boca Juniors, one of Argentina's biggest clubs. The country had found its newest superstar. Like every young footballer, Diego dreamed of one thing: winning the FIFA World Cup. He missed the 1978 squad. It was heartbreaking. But instead of giving up, he worked even harder. He believed his time would come. And it did. Then came the FIFA World Cup in Mexico. One tournament, one player, one unforgettable performance. Maradona played some of the greatest football the world had ever witnessed. In the quarterfinal against England, he scored 2 goals that football fans still talk about today. The first became known as the Hand of God, a moment filled with controversy. Just minutes later, he scored another goal, dribbling past multiple defenders before finding the net. Many still call it the goal of the century. Argentina reached the final. Maradona lifted the World Cup. He had carried an entire nation. Maradona's journey continued in Italy. He joined Napoli, a club that had never experienced the success of Italy's football giants. Many doubted they could compete. Maradona changed everything. Under his leadership, Napoli won its first Serie A championship, then another. To the people of Naples, he wasn't just a footballer. He became family, a symbol of hope, a legend.
Ma hai sentito cosa hanno detto poco fa?
Speriamo che la situazione si risolva presto.
But greatness often comes with enormous pressure. As Maradona's fame grew, so did the challenges in his personal life. He faced addiction, health struggles, suspensions, and intense media attention. The same world that celebrated him also watched him stumble. Yet through every challenge, millions of fans continued supporting him. Not because he was perfect, but because he was human. Maradona inspired generations. Children copied his dribbling, his passion, his confidence, his creativity. Players around the world dreamed of becoming the next Maradona. His influence reached every continent. He reminded the world that football could be art. In November 2020, the football world stood still. Diego Maradona passed away at the age of 60. Tributes poured in from every corner of the globe. Fans gathered outside stadiums. People cried in the streets of Argentina. Football legends honored him. His legacy would never be forgotten. Diego Maradona wasn't perfect. No legend ever is. But perfection was never what made him unforgettable. It was his passion, his courage, his imagination, his ability to make millions believe that anything was possible with a football at your feet. Some players win trophies. Some players break records. But only a few carry an entire nation. Maradona did exactly that. And because of it, his name will forever be part of football history. Thank you for joining us on this incredible journey through the life of Diego Maradona, the boy who carried a nation. And a very special thank you to TXA Studios for bringing this wonderful story to life. Next time, we continue our journey through football history with the incredible comeback story of a Brazilian phenomenon. A player whose speed amazed defenders, whose goals inspired millions, and whose return from injury became one of the greatest comebacks in sports history, the unforgettable story of Ronaldo Nazário. We'll see you in the next story.